Very good evening, friends. I am Nalinakshi Swamy, welcoming back to my channel Smart Index Edge. I am analyzing the Nifty for tomorrow. The levels based on the India VIX 10.39 is the India VIX level. I have calculated, worked out the levels for tomorrow is 25,170 on the upper side and 24,898 on the lower side. So I have applied my Gann HiLo rolling pivot combo. It helps in a lot of way. It is a dynamic calculator which helps you to take the trade. You can see just I am on the 4 hours chart. Buy signal was generated on this candle and the buy signal was generated on this candle. The low was 25,026 and today's low is 25,022 to 25,023. This is the pause candle that is on the 4-hour candle. These are the 1 day on 6th. This is 7th and 8th. This is the 4-hour candle. On 6th, it made a low, opened at 24,931 and the low was 24,881. So now the market is in a buy mode and my pivot is showing neutral stance. Why neutral stance? Because it is above the Gann HiLo. The price is above the Gann HiLo, but it is a pullback. Actually, after the expansion, it is a pullback. Tomorrow, if Nifty, these are the immediate levels. 24,937 is the opening of this candle. And if it tests this level and if there is any reversal, market can reverse. Your Gann HiLo is showing price is above the Gann HiLo. So here no sell signals have been plotted on this candle. Even though red candle, even though it is closing down. The reason is price is above the pivots and price is above the Gann HiLo. That's why nothing has been plotted. So you note down these levels 25,170 to 24,898 to be your level. Probably market may go little bit, give correction after the up move. You can see it was an straight away up move and then it is a retracement. That is, it is natural for the Nifty or any price action to give pullback and discount and reverse. So market has climbed above the Gann HiLo and it is positive. It is buy on dips market, not at present sell on rally. So let me go to the hourly chart. Let me see the hourly chart. On an hourly basis, it is showing below the Gann HiLo. That's why sell signals have generated on these 2 hourly bars. Till that time, it had not broken the pivot. This is the pivot and this is the this is the pivot. This is the pivot and the S1 and it is S2. So for tomorrow, what you can do is, this is the cluster actually. I've enabled R1, R2 also, R1 and R2 and S1, S2 also. So these are the volatility band. You can mark the last hour. These are the reference lines for your trade. According to this, this one S2 cluster is around 24,987 and this is Gann HiLo daily level, that is 24,937. So any correction, this is necessary actually, correction is necessary. There is nothing wrong in that. After an imbalance, this is the correction. If the market tests this level and reverses, and then it will turn into positive. Tomorrow, we need to see what sort of movement we are going to see. If you go back to this cluster, these are the levels I've marked on this. You can mark, go to the hourly chart and last day, previous day cluster, these are the reference support levels. Suppose if I have marked here as a support 24,939 on daily Gann HiLo level is 24,947. So friends, I'll show you how my indicator helps you to take the trade with the playback mode. Today it was a put option day. The market came down, how you could have made out your trades. Let me go to the 15 minutes or 5 minutes time frame. Let us go to the 5 minutes time frame. In the opening bell itself, yesterday it had closed near the low. The close was near 25,074. 74, it was near 25,074. When morning, when it opened here, you can see the first candle gone below this level. The low was 25,078. The close was around 25,099. Yesterday's close. It is showing 25,112, but it was 25,076 or something. End of the day closing. So this was lot of volatility in the market. What I do is I'll mark the last hour. This is the last hour balance line. 15.35. This is the last hour balance line. What you need to do is you need to mark these levels. These are the reference levels for you. This is pivot. This is R1. Let me label it as R1. Oh, sorry. It is going somewhere else. Okay. If I click on this, I can write, I believe. No, something wrong. Anyway, I'll pick up this. This is R1. Okay. This one is, let me pull this. So, a lot of volatility yesterday while closing. Let me drag this up. This is R2 level. Let me label it as R2 and let me drag this to the downside. This is the pivot. This is pivot. Pivot. Okay. Let it be smaller. 4 and let it be, okay, bold. And this is the pivot. This is the reference line. And my support. Where is the support? Let me pull this to the downside. This is S1. And that is S2. Intentionally, sorry. Something happened. Okay. Intentionally, what I made is I enabled R2 and S2. R2 and S2, see the volatility. See how volatile it was while coming down. These are the expansions represented for this very volatile move on the last hour. That is between 2 to 2:30 3 p.m., it was very much volatile. So now I had the reference line, and immediately in the first 5-minute candle itself, it started moving higher. But my reference line was here. If you go to the 5 minutes and all, you can also plot. These were the last our reference line. And if you drag it one more step, it can go. Sorry. You can mark this line also. This is the pivot. This is the R1, and this was the pivot. Pivot of the which time frame? 2 to 2:30. This last hour. So this pivot and this pivot were my reference line. So I knew that it was sell because it was a down move. It will be sell and rally. I concentrated not for the buy position on Nifty today because I started looking at the tracking the put option. Then 25,200 put option came down to 92. Then it was a reversal. I was able to see reversal, and beautifully my indicator showed the reverse. You need to prepare yourself like this. So if I go back for tomorrow, how I've marked already levels. For tomorrow, you need to mark these previous levels. See, if I mark the previous day pivot, previous hour, last hour, last hour to last hour, this pivot is here, 25,070. 25,070. Let me pick up the price tool, price label. Let me add this 25,070. And I am marking this level. You need to do that. You need to prepare like this. This is the R1. R1 is 25,135, and S1 is here. Already it has broken the S1, 25,039, and this is the 24,976. 24,976. And Gann HiLo level is around 24,946. As long as market doesn't go below and close below that, it may penetrate. It may penetrate for a while and it can snap back. As long as it doesn't go below 24,942, let me put this 942 to, these are the levels which I am ready for seeing that. So tomorrow, if it goes down, penetrates below and turns back, that will be a buying opportunity for me. Actually, these are the levels I am going to mark out. I'll show you how the entry, you could have taken the entry in the put option, or how you could have made this breakdown on the Nifty around here. Breakdown on the Nifty around 10:10 a.m. Let me go to the replay button so that you can see on yourself how to enter the market. Okay? Let me zoom it. Okay, these are the levels I had marked for the yesterday. Yesterday itself, I had marked all those levels. So you can see, let me come back a little bit. Let me move. Do you want to exit? Yes. Let me start from the start new. Let me go back here. Let me start from here. Okay. My levels are there. I have not marked. I know these levels in advance. See, that is 25,199 and the pivot is around 25,143. You know all these levels, right? I am going to replay this. Let me start it new. Actually, some confusion actually. Start new. Yeah, I'll start from here. Okay. Now, let me be a little bit slow, point 2, so that you can see how the bands expand, like Bollinger Bands, these R1, R2 dynamic bands, pivots, they will expand, contract, and you can see on the live market how to take the trade. This is a very good indicator, friends. Most of the traders who have bought this indicator from me, they are giving feedback that they are happy with their screenshot of their profits. They are sending it to me. I feel very happy to see that, and you people should not delay. You can message me on this number 9845209600. You can access this indicator. This is a very beautiful indicator. It will change your trading style because it is like a mentor. Mentor, it will tell you step by step everything, whether to enter, go long, buy symbols are buy alerts are created for every bar, and you can keep your stop loss very safely. Let me start the this is the number you can contact. Okay, let me start the playback mode. Whether it is started? Yeah, either. You can see over here, it is starting. Now, still last day. See the bands, how they expand. As soon as they open, they expand. See how it is moving. Where did it stop? You see very carefully there, the market could not go there and it is trying to go there. This is the resistance area. For me, I'll be watching for this level because immediately you cannot enter and you cannot, because it was a sell. Yesterday it was a down move. Any up move was a sell and rally for me. So that I was concentrating on the put option, not on the call option. See how the bands have expanded so much. Even they moved up to R2, and this one also matching this little bit down below this, it could not go there. Now you can see the market has started coming down. Now 5 minutes time frame, that is around 10:15, you can HiLo turned into magenta color, and all these pivots, they turned red color. Why did they change? Then your entry is confirmed. You are going to enter over here and your stop loss will be 25,170. So, with this stop loss, you have entered into the trade, and how to know the target? Since it is so volatile, you can assume the market can come down to 25,026. Yes. Let us see where it has stopped. The market came down. It made a low of 25,025. It is 11:15, friends. 11:15, and you can see Gann HiLo descending. See, when the averages catch up, what happens here is market will try to move up to the Gann HiLo. First time it will hit and then it will retrace and it will trap. So you need to have patience. You are not going to enter by seeing this candle. No buy signal has been generated over here. You can carefully, people do the mistake of entering still SS bars are plotted. SS means sell alerts are plotted. There is no movement. Even now also you are not going to take the trade. Now the pivots converged and they will try to see the bar over here. This is the, say how many times it touched. One, two time, third time it is coming down. Price has come down. This is the wide range sell bar and sellers are. Now we will see it is 12:30 now. This is a third attempt. The market is trying to move here. Now it changed. You can see the entry, friends. Gann HiLo turning blue. And bands have become, all the pivots have turned into green. Now the price is 25,085. My level will be, it will be 25,135. And that is my resistance level. If you go back to hourly, I'm on the playback mode. So hourly, you can see that will be the resistance level. So if you would have taken a call option around this area, you are going to exit. At that time, the put option might have, again, it might have become very cheap and it gave one more entry. Second time, from 92, first time it rallied up to 205, and second time from 120 or something, it rallied up to 207. So if you would have configured in around this area, the put option from here to here, it gave 207. Now so beautifully, see the resistance. The resistance came over here and the price started coming down. Now it has come down. It has started trading down. Now 215, there was no pullback because it cannot be. The Gann HiLo is not at all descending because of this wide bar. Because of this wide bar, it is not descending. When you want to enter, Gann HiLo has to come down. Moving average has to come down. Still sellers are active in the market. So no question of entering long trade for tomorrow. Tomorrow you need to watch for these levels. 24,977 to 24,947 and VIX level are 24,898. Those are the levels you need to watch because on daily it is positive. Nifty is positive. After the run up, it is a consolidation move, what is happening in the market. So it gave, for you people, for the traders, it gave buy signal, buy, and I am buying the put option and the call option. Opportunity was there. Both the sides were there in the market. Market has closed. See, I have marked the levels. You also should mark. I have marked this last hour levels and the last 215 to, these are the pivots. So they may extend up to the support price can come down. This is the immediate level, 25,000, and then it can go down to 24,977. If it starts moving, you know all these levels, and 24,942 is the Gann HiLo level. That's how I prepare myself for the trade, and it is very beautiful. And actually 25,200 put option today, twice it gave a very good profit for the people. Suppose if you would have entered exactly around 94 or 95, you can make the entry with the minimal stop loss. Your stop loss will be very, very minimal. You will not have fear because it stays with you. This indicator is coded like that. It stays with you, along with you, and tells you step by step, don't do mistake. Don't do mistake. You enter here. It tells you enter here. Buy signals are generated. They are turning even the pivots. Visually you will feel comfortable. They all will turn green. When all will turn green and the Gann HiLo turning blue, that is a perfect entry. Even slight up and down will not make you disturbed or panic, and you will sit with the confidence. And this indicator is very, very beautiful, and it is closely coded based on the price action. No MACD, no RSI. No, they are all derived indicators. This is the indicator which is derived from the every bar price, from the every bar high, low, close dynamic. It calculates and plots the levels. So you will be comfortable. Along with that, buy and sell alerts will be has been coded. See how beautifully when it starts going, Gann HiLo has turned magenta and sell has been plotted, and the price has come below these levels. Pivot. This is the pivot. Price started moving down, and next pivot comes to 1, 2, 3. This is the pivot. When the price starts moving here, and it did not go below that, it started some sort of, because it has been exhausted here. That's why when price starts approaching this pivot, first time it will make an attempt to approach the Gann HiLo and pivot. Then you need to wait for that and retest, and it will take off. So like this you can make a wise entry. This like this you can mark your levels. Whoever have bought my indicator, prepare yourself for tomorrow's trade like this. If you prepare tomorrow for like this, you will not be in confusion, because these are all you have labeled it. You need to label it. What is this? This is the, you change the, since it is a pivot, you change it to different color so that you can identify very clearly what is this. This is the pivot. So you know the two lines above and two lines below are R1, R2, and S1, S2. And you need not struggle. So you almost price has come down. It is approaching the S R2. I mean S2 level 24,977, and all the levels are nearby. I have marked 24,947, 77, and daily low to be. This is the VIX level. This is the Gann HiLo level. So you know all the levels, you can prepare yourself. I've shown you how to enter the market only when the price climbs above the Gann HiLo, closes above. You need to wait for the candle close. Do not hurry yourself. Only when it closes above, then you can make entry. But you can guess the entry before itself. If you change the time frame to 1 minute in this area, you will get an early entry. If I change it to, highlighted this. Let me change it to 1 minute. You can see how in 1 minute, this is the area I have highlighted. 1 minute, you are getting an entry early around 25,022. If I change the time frame to 5 minutes, the entry comes around, where is that? Entry comes after 25,038. 22 to 38, that is 10, 16 points difference. When there is 16 points difference, there will be 8 points difference in the, almost 8 points if it is an in the money call option or the put option, 8 to 9 points stop loss you need to keep for the put option. So you can see early the turnaround, and you have to master this. You have to change the time frame, and you need to make out all these things. These bands will not be like this horizontal. They will be, because it is dynamic. Only every hour it will balance out. When they balance out, they will become straight. So then you can mark those levels as your guidelines for your uh, entry and stop loss. Okay, friends, don't delay. You can access my indicator. Please watch my video till the end. You will not understand if you do not skip or fast forward it. If you want to, if you are serious to make profits, if you are serious to learn things, you need to watch the video with patience. Only patience pays. See, if you do not have patience even to watch the video, how can you trade patiently from morning 9 to 3 p.m., 3:30 p.m.? So you need patience. So friends, watch the video thoroughly and don't miss it, don't skip it. All the clues and the hints what I've given is very useful, and it will be helpful for your trade. And apart from that, this is a teacher for you. This indicator is a teacher, guide, and psychology booster. What more I can tell? See, you will not panic. Most of the traders lose money not because they don't analyze the market properly, because they cannot hold the position, because the market makers make the market, they will push the market higher, and they will next to 2 3 candles, and there will be big sell bars will come. Then you will panic, and when you panic, you will not be holding the position. Sometimes you enter early, prematurely, but even though you are right, you cannot hold the position. So this indicator helps you to enter precisely, precise entry with the alerts, buy alerts. If it is not giving any buy alerts, do not enter. Do not enter. Buy alerts should be generated. See, you can see all these were sell alerts. The sell alerts started coming down. A buy alert was generated in this candle. Because why buy alert was generated in this candle? Because the price climbed above the Gann HiLo, closed above it, and closed above the pivot. This is the pivot. Okay, friends, thank you very much. Nalinakshi Swamy signing off. Thank you very much.